10 Best Places to Visit in Nepal. Whether scaling the inclines of Mount Everest or giving proper respect at the origin of the Buddha, an outing to Nepal is a top objective for some voyagers. Arranged along the Himalayan mountain range among China and India and South Asia, the nation brags a few of the most different scenes on Earth, from snow-covered mountains to subtropical timberlands. Nepal's way of life is similarly as shifted, loaded up with extremely old sanctuaries and places of worship, a bounty of bright celebrations and a lot of colorful products to examine and buy. From adrenaline-filled exercises like mountaineering, kayaking and paragliding to quiet walks around middle-aged sanctuaries and secret royal residences, this nation offers more vital travel encounters than can be gotten into a solitary visit. An outline of the most ideal getaway destinations in Nepal. 1. Kathmandu, the country's social capital. Kathmandu is where most experiences in Nepal start, as all departures from abroad land in the city's air terminal. A jam-packed city of more than 1 million occupants, Kathmandu is a tumultuous blend of traveler shops, journeying organizations, inns, eateries, strict destinations, and craftsman studios. The city's renowned Durbar Square is as yet going through reclamation after the new tremors. However, there are numerous unblemished destinations definitely worth investigating. Set on a forested slope, the old Buddhist complex of Swayambhunath is a can't-miss fascination that offers clearing perspectives on the Kathmandu Valley. One more famous spot with guests is the Swampna Bagacha, otherwise called the Nursery of Dreams. This is an extraordinary spot in the event that you're searching for a tranquil spot where to get away from the hurrying around of Kathmandu. 2. Annapurna Circuit. The Annapurna Circuit in northwest Nepal offers explorers an outside encounter prime. Displaying the fluctuated scenes of the Annapurna district, the exemplary trip leads explorers high into the Himalayas, across plunging gorges, over desert levels and through rich subtropical valleys specked by terraced ranches. The journey likewise passes by numerous strict destinations and interesting towns. Beginning only east of Pokhara, the excursion requires around 3 weeks to finish. However, numerous travelers walk half of it by flying out at Jomsom Air Terminal. There is likewise the more limited yet no less gorgeous Annapurna Asylum trip that takes around 8 to 12 days. It's quite possibly of the most famous trip in Nepal, with cabins and tea stops at hourly spans or less, until the most elevated areas at any rate. 3. Bhaktapur, one of 3 old capitals in the Kathmandu Valley. Delightfully protected, Bhaktapur encountered a decent amount of harm during the 2015 tremors. Luckily, the greater part of the city's sanctuaries and sanctums, which are the primary attractions in this spot known as the City of Lovers, got away solid. Less swarmed and furious than clamoring Kathmandu, Bhaktapur welcomes comfortable strolls through archaic squares, winding roads and walker-just avenues. The city's Durbar Square, or respectable court, includes a high-priority site known as the 55-Window Castle, a 15th-century structure that is currently home to the public craftsmanship exhibition. 4. Patan. Arranged across the Bagmati waterway from Kathmandu, Patan is too referred to for its craftsmen concerning its dazzling presentation of Newari engineering. Underlying the 17th 100 years, the royal residences, yards and sanctuaries of the Patan Durbar are the city's star attractions. With its multi-line facade and plated towers, the as of late re-established Stone Krishna Sanctuary is especially striking, just like the as of late re-established Sundari Chowk, a yard with an intricately cut indented shower as its focal point. Patan is perhaps of the best spot in Nepal to purchase the stunning hand-tailored silk saris that used to be the article of clothing of decision for the nation's sovereignty and gentry. 5. Pokhara. With its quiet lakes, verdant coastlines and mountain seas, Pokhara is a famous retreat objective for explorers from around the world. Known as the doorway to the Annapurna area in northwest Nepal, the lakeside city offers reprieve to exhausted climbers, and gives amazing open doors to outside experiences as well, going from comfortable or boat rides to wilderness boating. The biggest of Pokhara's 3 lakes, Phua Lake, is fixed with lavish lodgings, cafes, bars and shops. The lake likewise includes an island with a sanctuary devoted to the goddess Barahi Bhagwati where services are held essentially consistently. 6. Chitwan Public Park. One of the most outstanding natural life-seeing objections in Asia, the Chitwan Public Park in South Focal Nepal offers required safe haven for uncommon and jeopardized species like the Bengal tiger and one-horned rhinoceros. The opportunity for a nearby gander at fascinating untamed life, including elephants, panthers, Indian buffalo, rhinoceros and sloth bears, is the recreation area's most noteworthy fascination. Notwithstanding jeep visits, guests can encounter the recreation area through wilderness journey, elephant rides and kayak rides. Extravagance dwelling is accessible at the edge of the recreation area, and the close-by town of Saraha offers reasonable convenience. 7. Khumbu. Every year, the assurance to journey to the culmination of Mount Everest carries huge number of bold voyagers to Khumbu, the Everest area situated in northeastern Nepal. The excursion starts at the Lukla airstrip, where a reasonable two-path trail in the end drives climbers to Everest headquarters. Found essentially inside the Sagarmatha Public Park, Khumbu is home to the Sherpa town of Namche Marketplace, where most endeavors to the precipitous pinnacles are organized. The country's first Buddhist community, the Tengbach Cloister, is situated in the Khumbu also. There's various agreeable facilities accessible at the religious community, a significant number of which deal staggering perspectives on the tallest mountain on earth. 8. Nagarkot. Ideal for voyagers who need to encounter the magnificence and grandness of the Himalayas without strenuous actual work. Nagarkot is most popular for the perspectives it offers of the mountains and the Kathmandu Valley. Roosted on a high edge toward the upper east of Bhaktapur, the town of around 4,500 occupants orders perspectives on 8 Himalayan reaches. There's different engaging lodgings in each cost range in Nagarkot, a considerable lot of which are situated inside strolling distance of the Nagarkot View Tower, known as the most ideal getaway spot in Nepal to see the sun ascending over the Himalayas. 9. Janakpur. Situated in South Focal Nepal on the Terai Fields, Janakpur was once the capital of a centuries-old Indian realm known as Mithila, and the Maithili culture actually flourishes here. Hindus accept Janakpur as where ruler Slam marry Sita, otherwise called Janaki, and large number of Hindus from everywhere the world run to the sanctuary of Janaki Mandir every year to praise the commemoration of their marriage. With its 3-story development and 60 rooms, the huge 19th-century marble structure is the biggest sanctuary in Nepal. Janakpur is known for the in excess of 100 hallowed pools and lakes spread around the peaceful city also. 10. Lumbini. Hordes of Buddhist pioneers are an ordinary sight in Lumbini, the customary origin of Siddhartha Gautama, Master Buddha. With archaeological tracks down that date back to around 550 BC, the incredible site draws in researchers and inquisitive guests too. It was here that Buddha's mom, Mayadevi, conceived an offspring close to a tree in the nursery, which is currently a sanctuary bearing her name. Set in the focal point of a little park planned by Japanese modeler Kenzo Tange, the complex likewise includes different cloisters, consecrated lakes, reflection focuses, and social offices. Finally, please like and subscribe to my channel to get more videos. See you again next time.